Hello and welcome everybody, it is Nitro1 here, bringing you the first episode of the brand new series that I'm going to be doing on my channel, that is Pokemon Showdown battles. So I'm pretty excited to get going into this series, so yeah, let's just get started. So today in this first episode we're going to be battling in OU with this team right here. Now as you guys can see by the title, it was the first team that I ever made on Pokemon Showdown, the first OU team. And quite honestly it's actually one of the better teams that I've made. This team was built around Talonflame, which is my favourite Pokemon. So, as you guys can see, we have Talonflame, obviously, nicknamed Kamikaze. It's female, and it's holding the Cell Battery. And it's got this EV spread right here. I don't know if you guys can see. 192 in HP, 252 in attack, and 64 in its speed. The reason why I have this spread is because... it's so that it's pretty bulky and that it has just enough speed to outspeed Excadrill with Jolly Nature. So yeah, that's just a useful thing to have. And next up we have Francisca, the Ferrothorn, holding the Rocket Helmet. The Rocky Helmet, rather, not the Rocket Helmet. It's got Iron Barbs as its ability, and it's female. And it's got Stealth Rock, Leech Seed Substitute, and Gyro Ball. Now, if you guys have seen my Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle series that I did back in 2014, you guys will probably know that I did use this team on Wi-Fi, and that this Ferrothorn was actually named Natore, which was its Japanese name. The reason why this is nicknamed Francisca and the other one was nicknamed Natore was because this one was a female and the one that I had on Wi-Fi was a male, so it kind of didn't make sense to call it a female name. But anyway. Yeah, it's got 0 IVs in its speed, just for Gyro Ball, and it's got Sassy Nature just to increase its special defense and lower its speed, because this is more of a specially defensive Ferrothorn. And we have Washington AC, the Rotom Wash, with the Light Clay and Levitate, and it's got the moves Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Reflect, and Light Screen. So yeah, this is a dual screen Rotom. You don't really see it that much in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire these days, but yeah, this was fairly common in X and Y, although a lot more people run like stuff like Will-O-Wisp and Rest with the Chesnaught Berry, things like that. It's got 32 in speed and 128 in both defenses and 220 in HP, and it's got a Bold Nature. And we have Bowser, the Chesnaught, the Assault Vest Chesnaught, with Bulletproof, amazing ability, I love that ability. It's got the moves Seed Bomb, Brick Break, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. I initially had the Cobra Berry, I think it was, instead of Assault Vest. And I think that berry halves the damage of super effective flying type moves, but it wasn't really all that useful on Chesnaught, so I decided to give it the Assault Vest. Just because it has 4 attacking moves anyway. And yeah, it's slightly specially defensive. It's got 56 EVs in its special defense, and it's got a Careful Nature. And then we have Pinkie Pie, the Assault Vest Sylveon, with Cute Charm and Moonblast, Draining Kiss, Psyshock, and Shadow Ball. The reason why I have Cute Charm instead of Pixelate with what's the move? Hyper Voice and Quick Attack was just because yeah, I initially built this team to use on Wi-Fi, and I couldn't really get my hands on Hyper Voice back in Pokemon X and Y, because this team was really built in the days of X and Y before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out. So yeah, I might give it Hyper Voice and Quick Attack and replace Cute Charm with Pixelate in the future. So yeah, it's an Assault Vest, it's got 28 in Special Defense, it's got a very interesting EV spread. So yeah, it's got 28 in both defenses, 152 in HP, maximum Special Attack, and 48 in its speed, and this is just to just so that it outspeeds Pokemon that have base 65 speed, or yeah, base 65 speed that have no speed investment. So yeah, that's just useful to have. And last we have Dinner Time, the Mega Alakazam. It has Magic Guard. I decided to give it Magic Guard instead of Inner Focus, because obviously you guys know when it Mega Evolves it loses its ability and it gains the Trace ability. I've got Magic Card on it just because just in case it comes back in, just in case it gets switched out and Stealth Rocks are in play, or I guess switched in rather, and Stealth Rocks are in play, it won't take any damage the first time it gets switched in. And it's got Psychic Psyshock, Dazzling Gleam, and Charge Beam. I decided to give it both Psychic and Psyshock because, you know, just to account for both the defensive and specially defensive Pokemon. And it's got the fairly generic EV spread for an Alakazam. So yeah, without further ado, why don't we just get into a battle? Oh, okay. So this is our first opponent. He's got the Mew, interesting. That's probably going to be his lead. He's got Manaphy, he's got Aggron, Metagross. I'm guessing Metagross is going to be the Mega of the two, although maybe Aggron will. It's got, oh, he's turned the timer on. He's got Rotom, that also might be his lead, so we've got two potential leads here, and Lilligant. I'm going to start by leading with my Rotom. And he's going to start with his Aggron. I'm guessing he predicted me to go into it. So why don't we just go into... I don't think he has any ground types, so why don't we just go for a Volt Switch and see what he does. Okay, so Lilligant. So, why don't we switch into... I don't want to switch into Talonflame just yet. What moves could Lilligant have? Does Lilligant know any Fairy-type moves? Well, I guess we could switch into Dinner Time. And we'll see what he does. We'll Mega Evolve. I don't know if it has Shadow Ball or anything. Right, let's go for Psyshock, because I think Lilligant's a bit more specially defensive than it is physically defensive. And Own Tempo. Ah. And it ate it. Oh wait, it's restored its health with the Citrus Berry. Okay, so we're asleep now. Well, we'll have to switch out now. We'll go into Kamikaze just to phase out his Lilligant. I know he'll switch into something else. But yeah, we'll just use Brave Bird on whatever he switches into. So, I'm guessing his Mew has something like Stealth Rock. Unless it's an offensive Mew. Right, so he's definitely going to switch. Question is, do I go for... I could go for a Will-O-Wisp actually, because unless he goes into his Rotom, which I wouldn't be surprised if he does go into his Rotom. Right, I guess we'll go for a Will-O-Wisp just to play safe. Oh, Manaphy, okay. Oh, it missed the Will-O-Wisp? Oh, come on. Really? Okay, so is this a defensive Manaphy? I guess we'll find out. Let's just go for a Brave Bird. Heck, don't even care if we lose. Okay, so it is defensive. And that's Talonflame. Okay, so let's go into Chesnaught. Let's see. I don't think he'll go into Rotom Wash. That wouldn't be a very good play. Question is, will he go into Metagross or Aggron? If he goes into Metagross, then he could just be predicting the Seed Bomb or the Lilligant. That's pretty tough, actually. What move do I go for? I guess I'll just go for a Seed Bomb. Okay, so he does go into Aggron. So, I don't think this Aggron's Mega. But I guess we'll go for Brick Break. Oh, I still lived. It's probably physically defensive. I'll go for another Brick Break. Although I'll probably switch into his... oh, Mew. Okay. So, yeah, he'll probably set up the rocks now. Okay, so we'll go into Sylveon, just because we have Shadow Ball. Oh, a substitute. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, we'll just go for a Shadow Ball. Bulk Up. Oh, okay, so this is a physical Mew. Interesting. Oh. Baton Pass. Is he going to go into Metagross? Ah, okay. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Okay. He might think that we're Specs. Although, actually no, he probably won't, because if it was Specs then it probably would have KO'd Metagross. But yeah, this Metagross will definitely outspeed Sylveon, especially if he Mega Evolves. I know speed doesn't speed isn't accounted for until the next turn after Mega Evolving, but yeah, we can't stay in here. I guess we'll go into Francisca. Probably go down to the spikes and the... Oh wow, okay, that KO'd. Okay, but yeah, we'll go down to the Iron Barbs and the Rocky Helmet. So, we've got a double down. He's probably going to go into his Rotom on the double down, because his Rotom has Volt Switch. Who knows? I guess I'll just go into my Rotom. So he's going to go into Lilligant. So I think I'm going to switch into Chesnaught. Volt Switch into Chesnaught. Or I could set up screens, actually. What to do? Do I go for Light Screen or Reflect? Or do I just switch into Bowser? If he goes for Sleep Powder, then I could just go into Chesnaught, because I know Chesnaught's immune to Sleep Powder. Let's go for it. Okay, so Leech Seed. And he's probably going to switch out now. Although he might, actually no, he might stay in. I don't know why I'm just throwing all these guesses around the place. I think he knows that I'm Assault Vest, because after what damage his Manaphy did. Let's see, I guess we'll Brick Break. Okay, so he's gonna... Oh, what? Did he predict I was gonna switch out into something else? Maybe he did. Okay, so let's go for a Brick Break. He's probably gonna sack off his Lilligant now. Guessing he was gonna... Yeah, guessing he predicted me to switch into Alakazam. But yeah, this guy has a pretty decent team. I've not seen Manaphy on very much, although Manaphy is used quite a bit in OU. Interesting that he has the Aggron that isn't Mega, because I think Aggron that isn't Mega, just normal Aggron is in UU. Yeah, someone will correct me if I'm wrong on that, but let's see. Okay, so yeah, he hasn't revealed his last move yet. I think I'm just going to play it safe and go into Rotom, just so I can set up screens. Okay, so it's going to go for another Bulk Up, okay. So, why don't we go for a Reflect, because he's going to switch back into probably his Aggron, because that's the only physical Pokemon that he has. So how long have we been recording for? Nearly 15 minutes. I'm probably going to make these episodes around the 15-minute mark. Okay, so knocked off my light clay. So he knows now that I'm a dual screen Rotom. So why don't we... we could Hydro Pump. Let's go for another Hydro Pump. He's going for the sweep now, isn't he? I don't think any of my Pokemon could take a 2.5 times attack Mew. He probably has Psycho Cut or something, or Zen Headbutt. Question is, will this? If I go for a Volt Switch, it probably won't KO it. But if I go for a Hydro Pump, it might miss. I guess we'll go for a Hydro Pump. Oh, he's gonna Baton Pass now into his Aggron, most likely. Unless he's gonna carry the defense over to like his Rotom or something. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right. Let's go for a Volt Switch, I guess. Okay, so he's a Citrus Berry. Let's go into Alakazam, even though it's asleep. I just realized it was asleep just as soon as I switched it in. Okay, so he predicted me to go into Chesnaught. So we now know that he has a Will-O-Wisp. I'm guessing he has Volt Switch and Hydro Pump as well, because that's what most people carry on Rotom. He might carry, I was about to say he might carry Rest, but no, he's not got Chesto Berry. So let's just go for a Psychic. Is he going to wake up on this turn? Probably not. Although, I think I should save this Alakazam for his Lilligant, but I don't want to reset the sleep counter. I think I might have to sack off my Alakazam here. Oh, woke up. Okay. Oh, didn't quite one-shot. Oh, it missed the Hydro Pump, though. Oh. Oh, that was lucky. Okay. Is he going to switch out now? Or is he going to sack off his Rotom? We'll go for a Psychic. Okay, he's going to sack off his Rotom. Smart play. So now down to 4 Pokemon each. He probably doesn't know that I carry Charge Beam. Let's go for it. Oh, we didn't get the special attack boost. But yeah, that's Alakazam down now. So let's go back into... We could go back into Chesnaught. We could double switch into... if he goes back out into his Mew, how... okay, he's 22% Mew. If he goes into his Mew, then Seed Bomb will probably KO it. Who knows? Ah, tough. I don't want to do any damage calcs or anything. Because if he goes back into his Mew, then we could... If we predict him to go back into his Mew, then we could double switch into Sylveon. What do I do? Is he going to sack off his Manaphy? Right, let's just go for a Seed Bomb. Ice Beam. Okay, don't freeze. Thank God. If he got the Freeze Axe, then the game would have been over. Okay, so now he's going to go into his Mew. I kind of need to save Chesnaught for his Aggron. We'll go into Sylveon. He knows that I have Shadow Ball. Knock off, okay. So knocked off my Assault Vest, but I think he's a physical Mew. Although he hasn't revealed his last... Oh no, he has revealed all his moves now. So he doesn't have any attacking moves. Let's go for a Shadow Ball? Yeah, let's go for a Shadow Ball. There we go. Okay, so this is good. We haven't won yet, but this is good so far. He's going to go into his Aggron, isn't he? Probably. Let me just have a drink real quick. Come on, make your move. Okay, Lilligant. Okay. Let's go for a... if we go for a Moonblast, then he'll probably go into his Aggron. Will a Shadow Ball KO his Lilligant? Ooh, this will be tough. Let's just go for a... Actually, if he KOs, I think we've won this battle now, to be honest. If he KOs my Sylveon, then oh, I should have gone into Chesnaught then. I forgot that he still has Sleep Powder. He's probably going to go into his Aggron now that we're asleep. Yep, and he's going to Leech Seed. Oh, we wake up. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, so yeah, I think we've won this battle now. There's no way that he can win now. There we go. GG. And he's gone. Okay, so that was a pretty good battle actually. Pretty good first battle. Yep. Not bad. Okay, so why don't we end the episode off here then, guys? So yeah, that is pretty much the end of today's episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And next time we're going to be battling with a different team. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.